Okay, got a quick tip for you on putting your oversized load equipment on the back of the trailer. We have to be really careful not to cover up lights and license plates. And so on a step deck, if you hang the oversized banner down below the lights, it's too close to the road, and also there's nothing there to fasten it to. It's going to sail while you're driving, not be legible. Depending on what it is that you're hauling, it is okay to fasten the banner to the backside of your freight. It just needs to be clearly visible to the rear of the vehicle. But if that's not an option, then building a wooden bulkhead can be a good option to give you a place to fasten your banner to. Another benefit of this is that it takes the wind off the banner so that the banner isn't going to get the grommets torn out the corners of it. So that's a good solution. It also gives you, and when you chain down the bulkhead, it gives you plenty of places to hook bungees to. Don't be tempted to do this with straps. It's not strong enough or stable enough. Do it with a chain, just like we'd haul in a load of pipe. The other thing you need at the back end of the vehicle is flags to mark the rear corner of the vehicle. Now again, those can go on your freight if that's appropriate, but generally your permits are good. It depends on what kind of load you're hauling. If you've got something that's oversized up in the middle of your trailer, you're going to need a flag right at the back corner of the trailer. So I'll show you a couple of easy ways to fasten the flags. If you've got something that's not hugely oversized, your flag doesn't really need to stick all the way out to the side of the trailer. It's just a hazard of catching it on something and breaking it off. So you might be able to put it into the stake pocket. So we'll come up a little closer here and I'll show you an easy way to bungee that into the stake pocket. There's lots of different ways to do this, but one of the easiest ways I've found is take a bungee and put it down in the stake pocket first, then put your flag in there and put it up against the front and rear corners. Then bring the hook of your bungee up and hook it onto the flag stick. Pull that down, get some tension on it, and then bring this up and go over the front side of the pocket, down around the flag stick, back up inside the rail, and hook back onto the flag stick. That's something that you might find a way that works better for you, but that's repeatable, and so then you don't have to worry about figuring it out. If you do need to have that flag stick out a little bit farther, but maybe still not sticking straight out, then a lot of times if you've got a winch here that's not being used, or even one that's being used and the hole happens to be at the right angle, you can use the hole where you would put your winch bar to stabilize that flag and give you the second point of contact that you need, and then you can just come in and hook your bungee around that. Come around the rub rail to give you another pinch point, and then a lot of times you can just go underneath and hook onto the strap rail onto the trailer. Pretty strong and stable.